Hi, Rie.
Hi. So you mentioned that you like cooking challenges. So I have one for you today.
Okay.
I'm challenging you to make a Japanese dish, but I'm only giving you the name of the dish. There are so many food in the world, you probably wouldn't be able to guess what they were if you only heard their names. For example, ants on a log, it's raisin on a celery stalk.
Right.
If you are not American, we have no idea what it is.
Yeah, that would be very confusing.
Yes.
Are you actually eating bugs? Is it on a stick? Okay. Challenge accepted. Let's hear the name of the dish.
Okay, so the dish is Akuma no onigiri.
Okay. Yeah, onigiri, I know, is a rice ball.
The first part is Akuma. So Akuma is devil.
Devil, like the devil.
Yes, the devil.
Okay.
So you have to make devil's rice ball.
Okay.
I have some hints for you. So this onigiri was created by a chef from Japanese Antarctic research expedition.
Oh, okay. So they went to a very cold climate.
Yes.
Interesting.
Japanese convenience store Lawson starts selling it and it's become huge trend.
Okay. That's all I get?
You can ask me 2 questions, but it's gonna be yes, no question.
Okay. Is it vegetarian?
Is it vegetarian? No, it is not vegetarian.
Okay.
No,
Does the outside look white?
no. I will give you 24 hours and I will see you tomorrow.
Okay, I'm gonna do my best.
All right, good luck.
I went to a local Japanese grocery store. The first thing I'm gonna do is make the rice. Rie suggested that I get short grain sushi rice. So I've got this koshikari short grain rice. So luckily I have a rice cooker to make my rice in. Pretty dusty rice cooker. I'm gonna make just a bunch of rice. Like always when I cook rice, I'm going to rinse this off until I get mostly clear water. Look at that now, nice and clear. Put a little bit of salt. And then even though I rinse my rice with sink water, I always use filtered water to cook it in. I don't know if that makes a huge difference, but it can't hurt. It's twinkle, twinkle, little star. Okay. Per the rice cooker instructions, I'm just fluffing it up. Great. So Rie let me ask 2 questions. Is it vegetarian? Think about an Antarctic exploration expedition. On that sort of expedition, you're probably not taking a lot of fresh meat, and so you're a lot more likely to have canned or dried stuff, which makes me think that it's fish. So I'm gonna start by making a little tuna mayo mixture. One of the more common onigiri fillings that I've seen is tuna that has mayo mixed up in it, kind of like a little tuna salad inside a rice ball. It's been a long time since I ate straight up canned tuna, but you know. And this one has salt. Next up, mayonnaise. And you know I bought the good stuff, Kewpie. And you know it's good because the bottle does that. Yeah, I'm gonna taste the mayonnaise. I don't know exactly what the flavor is, but there's something called brewery vinegar in this mayonnaise. And it does have a little bit more of like a malty flavor, which is very nice. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Really, it just needs enough mayonnaise to like hold it together. So now I'm thinking, okay, it's the devil's onigiri. And that makes me think that it's either very sour or very spicy. And it also makes sense on an Antarctic expedition that you would come up with something that's maybe more fun to eat. So a really spicy onigiri. The next question is, how am I making it spicy? And I know what the typical spicy mayonnaise is. It's sriracha plus mayonnaise. But would a guy on an expedition to Antarctica have sriracha with him? I bought both sriracha and also Japanese chili powder. What I want to do is take a little bit of mayonnaise and then I'm going to add an amount to this and see what happens. Not a whole lot, it turns out. It's like a little tinted, but it's not devilish. Having sriracha is not a crazy thing, but if this is like 1957, you're going to Antarctica. I don't think you have sriracha. Okay, I think I'm going with sriracha. It's not devilish though, you know? Really doubting myself. So that's the filling. But then my second question is the outside of the onigiri white? She said no. I think the rice is stained red with something spicy. Right now I'm picturing a red triangle with tuna on the inside. The thing I'm really unsure about with this step is that I feel like adding something like sriracha or a chili oil would make the rice too wet and it wouldn't bind together. I think the first thing I want to do is just take some of this chili pepper seasoning and add it to the whole thing. It's not going to be that spicy, I don't think, but at the same time, if this was invented on an expedition, whoever invented it would have only been using the materials available to them, and so I don't think you would have any like crazy hot peppers just sitting around. This is also, it's like seasoned, so it's also kind of fragrant with other stuff. It smells really good. And then I just want to wet my hand a little bit so it's not that sticky, and then kind of work this around. It's a little red. I mean, it's a little bit tinted. It's not like vibrant though. I'm adding more. It's gotta be the devil, right? Like, bleh. I'm gonna look like such an idiot when it's just like shaped like a devil and not spicy at all. Now have a bunch of rice that's stained red with chili powder. Okay, I have my rice mixture, I have my filling. It's way too wet, whatever. How wet do you make your hands? I'm gonna start by making the shape. And then I'm gonna make a little well. I'm gonna take some of my filling, put it inside. Oh God, this is not, it's way too wet. It's both too wet and not wet enough. Thankfully, we covered an onigiri once on Worth It, so I know the general hand placement that should be used. Okay, I've achieved a sort of triangle here. That's it. Okay, I have a red onigiri that's not vegetarian. Time to call Rie and see what the truth behind the devil's onigiri is.
So, how was the experience?
It was okay.
Okay.
I'm a little worried I'm gonna make a fool of myself, but you know what? I used the information I had, I made a plan, and I stuck to it. I don't know if I made good culinary choices, but I did something. I think I made something kind of boring though.
Do you want to show me?
Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
3, 2, 1. Dun 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 dun.
It's red.
It's red. Uh-oh. Is it not supposed to be red?
Okay, can you tell me what you put in this onigiri?
So basically I have chili powder rice stuffed with a spicy tuna mayo wrapped in seaweed,
Well,
you know?
first of all, your onigiri looks amazing.
Thank you.
It doesn't look like it's your first try. I appreciate your effort.
Oh no, oh no.
Only right ingredients is rice. So 1 to 10 scale, take 1 star. But I
So
will give
each.
you 9 stars for your thought process. It's really cool, but it's not spicy.
Oh no.
This is the answer.
Okay. Okay, it's definitely, there's something mixed in with the rice, right?
Yes, I will show you. So, first ingredients, it's a tempura butter bits. So we call this tenkasu. Second ingredient is aonori, which is green seaweed. It's like a powder. So when you see onigiri, you see like green flakes.
Oh.
Aonori. And the third ingredient is tempura dipping sauce.
Okay.
This contains fish because they make with dashi, and it contains dried bonito,
Right.
dried anchovy.
I was really worried that there would just be like a fish-like seasoning or like a very minor Something exactly like that. So why is it called Devil's Onigiri?
This onigiri was created by Chef Junko Watanuki, who was cooking for the 57th Japanese Antarctic Research Expedition. And she made devil's onigiri using only leftovers because she doesn't want to waste ingredients she used the day before. They named this Akuma no onigiri because it is high in calories, but you can't stop eating them. So one of the team members started calling it Akuma no onigiri.
Gotcha. So it's
Yeah.
like sinful to eat because of how rich it is.
Exactly.
This was fun though.
Yay! We should do more.
Sure. Should I eat mine now?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat mine too. Cheers!
You know, it's not terrible. It's not very well balanced, but this was fun.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
But 1 star.
Womp womp.